I feel like majority of people have this partying phase of their lives, right? And it's nothing wrong with it, you know. You're always going to be curious of the other side, which is the argument that I'm going to make in this episode. But I just find it so funny how, if you've never been through a party phase before, in like your teenage years, you're gonna want it later in your 20s or your 30s, right? Not everybody, not this 100%. Just want to put that disclaimer in, not this 100%. But if you had the party life already, it's normally the opposite. Like you just want to settle down, you just want peace, and I feel like that's where I am right now in life. And we're gonna get into it, but you guys know before we get into it, I have to do commercial time. So, with that being said, can I get a drum roll, please? Good morning, Instagram. And of course, good morning to the TikTok, you don't stop. And good morning to all the beautiful podcast listeners that are out there listening to me. Like, thank you. You guys rock. The fact that I was on a whole break and you guys were still listening to me was just like, wow, they love me. And I love y'all too. I love y'all back. Like, seriously, it really means the world to me when I like, even if it's just one download a day, like it just really means a lot to me, because it's just like I'm on a whole break and you guys were thinking of me. Like, that's it's a special place in my heart. Anyway, and if you're watching me on YouTube, hey YouTube. All right. So I really find this very funny in life. Like, funny as in it's very intriguing to me. Like, it's interesting. Like, I'm curious about this and I want to understand it from more of a psychology standpoint, right? Is that why do we want the things we don't have? Why? And you're like, wait, what? That doesn't. Why do we want the things that we don't have? And I noticed a pattern, right, with people. Because if you guys don't know, this is my thing. This is what I study. I like to just pay attention to things. I'm very observant. I also have my bachelor's of psychology. So what I noticed is that a lot of times, if you did not have that partying phase, because let me give a background knowledge on y'all. I was a party girl, okay? I used to be a DHQ. I was in the parties, like, but as a teenager, so it wasn't like as, first of all, it's very dangerous now. And it wasn't as like hardcore as like when you're 21 and over, you're having crazy like drunk, like, no, it wasn't like that. It was more like of, they had teenage clubs back in the day, which I don't even be hearing about that anymore. But anyway, they had like teenage clubs back in the day, and we would do like the parties, like the Devon parties and stuff like that. And we used to be so deep going to these parties. Like, when I look back at it, I'd be like, dang, I lived the life. We used to be like 20, 30 deep going to these parties. And it was fun. It was a whole vibe, you know, and just being around, enjoying the music, dancing. Like, it was a whole vibe. But then it's like, as I got older, right? Because I want to say I started when I was like 14, 15. And around like 17, 18, I'm just like kind of outgrew the scenery because it came with drama. That's one. And then two, it's like I had to get my life together and I had to focus on me. And throughout those years that I had that like partying phase, then on top of that, but besides the DHQs dancing, like I used to drink with my Russian friends. Yes, I have Russian friends, okay? Shout out to all the Russian people out there. Let me tell you something about Russian people. They can drink. Okay. No, like they really like, yo, their alcohol tolerance is, yo, like you can't be weak going in there. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta go in there strong. You gotta go in there ready. Like they got the Grey Goose and everything ready for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like they was the one who introduced me to 1800. I didn't even know what 1800 was. You know what I'm saying? And with them, it was more safe. That's when I started like down in my party sizing. So it used to be like 20, 30 of us, and then literally like just like a house party type of thing where it's like 10, 15 people, maybe 20 max. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, if we all don't know each other, somebody knows somebody. Like, there's no strangers in this room, if that makes sense. And yo, when I tell you I had the time of my life with them, like had the time of my life with them. I'm telling you these things so you can understand why I am where I am now in life, right? So we did the whole partying, the whole fighting, and all the drama. Then we slowed down. We did the like the little house get-togethers with the drinking, and then it slowly got into like my first trip. I want to say was when I was 21 for my 21 birthday. That was the first time I actually got on a plane and went somewhere. And I feel like that energy transformed into like traveling in a way, but at that time I wasn't like, once again, where I needed to be in life, and I was focusing on college and stuff. But as I look back at my life, I see that like it slowed down slowly, you know what I'm saying? And like the partying scene and all of that stuff, like it doesn't fascinate me like that anymore. Like, yeah, I still go out here and there. I still be outside, don't get me wrong. I be outside, but I'm not outside like how I was outside before. Before is crazy, okay? Before, I don't even want to say that I'm outside. You get what I'm saying? I want to say that I pop out for the people that I love. I'm not outside. I pop out for the people that I love. Like, I just want to, let me rephrase that, because outside could be put into so many different types of definitions. Everybody has their own definitions of outside. But before, yes, I was outside. Sis was outside. Now I'm popping out for the people I love. But back to what I'm saying, right? So now that I'm in my late 20s and I am observing where I was before with the partying scene, let me tell you something. I don't like crowds. I don't even like crowded bars. I don't like crowded anywhere. If it's crowded, I'm standing on the wall. First of all, I'm too street smart for the bullshit. I don't like people behind me. Don't come. No, no, no. Like, I don't want nobody behind me. I wanna be able to observe the room from a certain standpoint. You get what I'm saying? That's just me. That's just how I am, and it's what I learned throughout my partying days. And now that I'm way more like mature and I have the freedom to do what I want when I want. You get what I'm saying? And I don't care for partying. That's one. I don't care to be with a bunch of people. I don't even really like loud noise. Like, I don't even be blasting music in my house anymore. Like, that's how real it is. Like, if I want to listen to music, I would literally put my headphones in. And I feel like it comes with age, because age comes with wisdom and wisdom comes with experiences. But also, I already had that phase in my life. So I know what it's like already. Like, let me use the example. Not every parent, but I had a lot of parents say, oh, you don't have no kids, don't have kids. But that's because they have kids. You get what I'm saying? And then the people that don't have kids, not everybody, but some of them want kids because they want to experience that. We want the things that we don't have. You get what I'm saying? And it's very interesting to me. Back to what I was saying, like, it's very interesting to me that certain people, because I met a few people in my life that they didn't have a party stage, and now like they be wanting to go out and they be wanting to do things. And honestly, tell you the truth, if you are that type of person, I'm so sorry to break it to you, but this is not the time. It wasn't dangerous like how it is now. Back then. Now, people are just shooting up places for no reason whatsoever. Like, it's really dangerous out here. You have to really be on your P's and Q's. And if you don't know how to go out, like, and be smart about it, I don't advise you to do it, because it's a risk that you take, even with these concerts. Like, you're still taking a risk, and that's just an innocent outing, you know what I'm saying? Like, that could be a family outing to a concert, but it's just, you always take a risk when you leave the door. But now I just feel like it's 10 times worse than it was before, and that's why I personally wouldn't advise it. And I just feel like people who did not have that partying stage is gonna want it. And not everybody, but a lot of people that I meet that didn't have that partying stage, they say it like they just want to live their life. They don't want to be home. They don't want to do this. They don't want to do that. And it's just like, it's very intriguing to me, because I'm on the other side. Like, we're literally a mirror, but like, I'm on the other side of the mirror, because I already lived that, and now I like being settled down. But they're settled down and they want to have the partying scene. And listen, let me tell you something about me, and when I give advice and how I want to encourage y'all in this video. Live your life for you, okay? Because you're the one. I tell married people tell them this all the time. I tell married people this all the time, right? You the one that gotta go lay with that person. You can sit here and talk to me on the phone about the problems all day and all night, but guess what? It's gonna be a time when we gotta get off the phone and you gotta deal with your real life problems. Don't live your life for people. Live your life for you. So if you feel like that throughout your life you have been putting others before you, or you finally just want to live for you, do it. But please be safe and look up videos, like, because the internet is very powerful. Look up videos on how to go out and be safe and how to be aware and how to spot, like, if somebody puts something in your drink. Like, please be safe when you do these things. That's what I want to stress about the most. Be safe, but live your life for you. Now, I'm not telling you to go out here and be on some set it off type ish. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm not advising any of that. What I'm advising is for you to have some type of self-care and love for you. And I'm not saying go out every weekend. Absolutely not. That's crazy, especially if you have kids. That's kind of crazy. But what I am saying is, even if it's just that once a month, you know what I'm saying? And date yourself. Let me tell you something. I'm so over going out with people. I'm so over it. Like, I'm really to the stage where I go out myself. For my birthday, my past birthday that just passed, I literally spent it by myself, and it was so peaceful. And it's just like, I do that too on a regular. When I want to go somewhere, or when I want to, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't wait for people to do things. I just do them on my own, because it's just it's more peaceful, because you don't got to worry about somebody else's timing and people annoying the hell out of you when you do it. And then it's just like, yo, like, it's a different type of peace. Like, I can't explain it. Like, you have to experience it. Do it yourself. But I'm not saying go to a club by yourself. Absolutely not. Don't do that. Don't do that. But, like, little dinners and restaurants, or even like the movies, things like that. Yeah. Learn yourself, date yourself, self-care, take care of yourself, because my favorite line is, if you cannot take care of yourself, how the hell can you take care of somebody else? How, Soy, how? Please let me know how. But guys, I just find it very funny how we want things that we don't have. Like, and that literally was a thought on my mind, and I'm just like, you know what? Let me make a podcast episode about this, because I know that so many people are experiencing this. And whether it's not a partying stage, it could be something as far as, like, even like we all want to, I don't want to say all, but a lot of people want to be rich, or a lot of people want to be financially stable. That's the right word to use, right? Want to be financially stable to the point where we're not living paycheck by paycheck, right? But what comes with being financially stable, especially in America, Uncle Sam wants their money. You know what I'm saying? Different tax brackets, more bills. You get what I'm saying? Some people have habits of when they make more money, they upgrade their lifestyles. So upgrading your lifestyles mean more bills. More bills mean more stress. So it's just like, and I'm not saying that the grass ain't green on the other side. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I find it very interesting that we want things that we don't have. So yes, put yourself first. Love you first. Take care of yourself first. Because stress can really kill. And I don't want y'all stressed out here because y'all too busy caught up in taking care of your loved ones. And there's nothing wrong with taking care of your loved ones, but I want you to take care of yourself first. All right? So I just wanted to come on here and bring that up. If you made it this far to the video, I love you. And if you didn't, it's okay. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? Check out another episode, because you know we got like 60-something episodes on here. So the episodes be episode. And I feel like I have at least one episode for whatever you're going through in life, I feel like. So thank you guys for listening to me, and I will see you guys in my next video.